Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders. Today I thought I'd take a look at the throne room on Nightmare Hardcore. Let's go ahead and check it out. As you see, we're going to be starting off on the Squire. Want to get some harpoon turrets laid down right away. We got two Eternia shards, or Eternia crystals to protect. They're both side by side right in the middle, which actually makes this a little bit easier to defend. Of course, first things first, gotta collect up the mana. $75 more seconds. Should be plenty of time to get things started here. Alright, that should get me going for the first wave at least. For those of you who don't already know, Dungeon Defenders 2 has been announced. I'm sure it's still a ways away from release time. Maybe 2014, potentially even 2015, who knows. Now these two in the middle, I like to nose them up to each other. The reason being is you can get them a little closer together then. Which doesn't really matter, since this particular map I'm not going to be doing I'm not going to be using a tower buff beam on those two in the middle. Alright, so now I'm out of mana. There's one more chest down on this other side. That'll get me one more harpoon up. See, and we'll go ahead and throw that harpoon over on this side here. Damn spiders. Try that again. There we go. Just about done. I want to just get right back up and ready to swap over. I think I'm done with harpoons now. Let me take another look. Or nope, I missed one right here. So I got two harpoons up on the ledge pointed out. I've got two in the center. I've got one facing that door and two over on that edge. We got a baddie that's stuck down there. You know what, let me go ahead and put another harpoon right next to that one there. That'll make sure that door is more than covered. Little glitchy AI on this map. Baddie stuck on the stairs there. And there we go. We want to quickly get down and swap over to our summoner. It's going to be our next character out. Get old Casper out of there. And let's start getting some minions laid down here. I'm not going to reorganize the minions like I normally do. I just wanted to get that one that was pointed, get that one down in between those harpoon turrets. So we're going to go two archers, a mage, and then two archers. Only 20 seconds left, so we're just going to go ahead and stay on our summoner through the wave here. We're going to do the same thing here. Two archers, a mage, and two archers. As I mentioned in previous videos, I do really buff up the health of my summoners. And that allows me to use them as kind of a wall there, which is nice. Same thing over here. Of course, while the wave is active, the summoning is very, very slow. And this map does have a boss, of course. However, once you get a decent weapon on your main DPS character, the boss fight is just really easy. Just surviving through. One of the things that makes this map a bit of a challenge is there's just, although the two crystals are right there next to each other, there are a lot of different paths to take. And with the different levels, like you see right here, and the ramps coming around, there's just a ton of ways in. Now I'm going to go ahead and just spend the rest of the wave and get some of these harpoons upgraded. I'm actually out of mana, so try to collect up a little bit of mana real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and get on over to our monk. And this is going to be our aura monk, of course, not our boost monk. Let's see if we can gather up a little mana here real quick. Alright, so we're going to use an ensnare aura, an electric aura, and a strength drain aura. On each side, we want our archers sitting in those auras, basically. Since we're going to be using the archers sort of like a wall, we want those guys sitting in the middle of those auras. Same thing here, only 13 seconds left, so I'm just going to go ahead and stay on the monk through this wave. Gather up a little mana here to get the rest of my auras down. And there we go, the auras are all down. Just need to wreck up everything coming in. Of course, my aura monk doesn't do crap for damage, but that's alright. Still something. Yeah, he's only hitting for 800 versus something that's got 1,000,000 health, so it's practically nothing. And what, about 40 mobs left? And you see I've got 87 defensive units left. I've still got room for more summoners yet, or more minions, summoner minions, which I'm not really going to bother with. Four more mobs. Where are they at? They're up top there. Alright, so now let's go on and hop on over to our EV. Now this area up here I've kind of not really paying attention to, so I want to make sure I get a buff beam on my summoner and those harpoons there. Get those guys squared away. And then just 8 left, so I'm going to put up a reflection beam. To help protect these minions a little bit from the ranged. And let's see, that leaves me with 4. Why don't I go ahead and I'll buff those harps in the middle after all. And we're going to have to just go ahead and stay on the EV for this wave. And I will hop on my DPS for my final wave. The EV hits a little harder than the monk there, so not much. But he does hit a little harder, so it gives us a little extra DPS there, burn through these mobs. And let me go ahead and throw some upgrades around. Of course, the buff beams are the biggest, the first thing you should ever attempt to upgrade. They have the largest impact on your towers there. Now, any of your, your auras, your harpoons, anything at all that's low, you want to go ahead and slap an upgrade on them too. Don't bother repairing them, just upgrade them. Oops. Helps when you don't forget to jump. And there we go, the final wave. We do have a boss coming on this one. So let me go ahead and hop on my DPS character, which is going to be my Jester. And of course I get the Wheel of Fortuna, which gives me that heal all, which is one of the main ones I use. And you see those auras are a little low, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade them. Get a couple of upgrades on that buff beam. And then I think we're going to be good to go here to close this out. Just in case there's anything I missed, as soon as the wave starts, I'm going to do a heal all. That, of course, is going to be the three potions there, heals allies. With I've got a ultimate pawn shot on this guy, so that makes this boss fight not a fight at all, really. But slap some more upgrades around. Not really needed, but might as well. I've got the mana. Do you have anything getting too low? Nope, everything's staying pretty full. Throw another heal out there. And only about 100 mobs left, so burning through these guys with no problems. See where they at. Yeah, they haven't come out yet. It's probably in their best interest. Hide. Hide, baddies, hide. This is another really good mana farming map once you get to the point that you can handle the hardcore survival. Nightmare difficulty, of course. If you have a controller and you can split screen it, you can get, I don't know, up to like probably as high as like 150 million mana per wave once you get to the higher waves, which is nice. This one's a little bit more difficult to do on the Nightmare Survival. So you need to make sure that you're in not a fantastic set of gear, but a mediocre set of gear. A little bit better than just mythical, maybe. Or maybe fully upgraded mythical will get you there. Yeah, excited to see what Dungeon Defenders 2 is going to bring. There's going to be a two different gameplay modes. There's going to be like a MOBA, and then the conventional Dungeon Defenders gameplay as well. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how that turns. Alright, here comes Boss Man. As I said, once you get a decent gun, this boss is kind of a joke. Even on Nightmare. And bam. Wrecked. So there we go. There is Dungeon Defenders, the Throne Room. Thanks again for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe. If there's any particular Dungeon Defenders map that you would like to see done, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.